You're over 50 and suddenly, your appetite feels like it's playing by new rules. Maybe you're hungrier than you used to be, or cravings hit harder, especially for that late night ice cream. It's not just you. Your body's changing, and understanding why is the first step to taking control. Let's dig into what's going on inside and how your daily life plays a role. Your metabolism isn't what it was in your 20s. It slows down about 1–2% per decade, meaning your body burns fewer calories at rest. This shift can make you feel hungrier because your body's trying to hold on to energy. Hormones are also in on the game. As you age, levels of leptin, the hormone that tells your brain you're full, can drop, while ghrelin, the I'm hungry hormone, might spike more often. For women, menopause adds another layer. Estrogen dips can mess with hunger signals, making you crave carbs or sweets. Men aren't off the hook either. Declining testosterone can increase fat storage, which messes with appetite regulation. Then there's lifestyle. Maybe you're retired, working from home, or just less active. Less movement means fewer calories burned, but your appetite doesn't always get the memo. Stress also plays a part. Cortisol, the stress hormone, can make you reach for comfort foods. And let's not forget sleep. If you're tossing and turning more, 3 a.m. wake-ups, it disrupts hormones that control hunger, making you crave junk the next day. But here's the good news. Understanding these changes gives you power. You're not doomed to endless snacking. Your body's signals might be louder, but they're not the boss. You are. By recognizing what's driving your appetite, you can start making choices that work with your body, not against it. Think of it like learning a new dance. Once you know the steps, you can lead. For example, eating more protein can help. It boosts satiety, keeping you fuller longer. A breakfast with eggs or Greek yogurt might quiet those mid-morning munchies. Fiber's another ally. Veggies, whole grains, and fruits like apples slow digestion, stabilizing blood sugar and curbing cravings. Timing matters too. Eating at regular intervals trains your body to expect food, reducing those out-of-nowhere hunger pangs. It's not just about food, though. Your environment plays a huge role. If your kitchen's stocked with chips and cookies, your brain gets constant eat-me signals. Try keeping healthier options front and center. Put a fruit bowl on the counter, not a candy dish. And don't underestimate boredom. After 50, with kids grown or work slowing down, you might eat just to fill time. Finding hobbies or staying active can redirect that energy. The key is awareness. Pay attention to when you're truly hungry versus when you're stressed, bored, or just used to snacking at a certain time. Journaling what you eat and how you feel can reveal patterns. Maybe you always crave sweets after a tough day. Once you see it, you can plan around it. Maybe a walk or a call with a friend instead of raiding the pantry. You're building a toolbox, and knowledge is your first tool. Remember how we talked about those shifting hormones and slower metabolism making your appetite feel unpredictable? Well, the food you choose can be your secret weapon in steadying the ship. It's all about picking nutrient-dense options that satisfy without overloading calories, and smart strategies to keep cravings at bay. Let's break it down so you can stock your kitchen like a pro. Start with protein. It's the MVP for appetite control. After 50, your body needs more to maintain muscle, and it keeps you full longer than carbs or fats. Think lean meats like chicken or turkey, fish such as salmon packed with omega-3s, or plant-based winners like beans, lentils, and tofu. Eggs are easy. Boil a batch for quick snacks. Greek yogurt? It's creamy, high protein, and beats regular yogurt hands down. Aim for 20–30 grams per meal. That could be a grilled chicken salad for lunch or a stir-fry with tofu and veggies for dinner. Protein slows digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and tells your brain, enough already. Fiber's your next best friend. It bulks up meals, making you feel full without extra calories. Load up on veggies, broccoli, spinach, carrots, and fruits like berries, apples, or pears with the skin on. Whole grains such as oatmeal, quinoa, or brown rice beat white bread any day. Remember those blood sugar spikes from refined carbs that lead to crashes and more hunger? Fiber prevents that roller coaster. Try starting your day with oatmeal topped with berries and a sprinkle of nuts. It'll keep you going till lunch without the mid-morning slump. Don't forget healthy fats. They're not the enemy. Avocados, nuts like almonds or walnuts, olive oil, and fatty fish add richness and satiety. A handful of nuts can curb that afternoon urge for chips. But portion them. Fats are calorie-dense. Drizzle olive oil on salads instead of creamy dressings to keep things light. Now let's talk meal strategies. Timing is key. Eat every 3–4 hours to avoid ravenous hunger. Skipping meals backfires, making you overeat later. Breakfast within an hour of waking jumpstarts metabolism. Make it balanced. Protein, fiber, fat. Lunch and dinner? Half your plate veggies, quarter protein, quarter whole grains. Snacks? Smart ones like apple with peanut butter or carrot sticks with hummus. Hydration plays a huge role too. Thirst often masquerades as hunger. Drink water before meals. Aim for 8 glasses a day, more if active. Herbal teas or infused water with lemon can make it enjoyable. Caffeine in moderation. Too much coffee can spike cortisol and hunger. Portion control without feeling deprived? Use smaller plates. It tricks your brain into thinking you're eating more. Eat slowly. It takes 20 minutes for fullness signals to hit. Chew thoroughly. Savor flavors. Mindful. Eating ties back to awareness we discussed. Put down the fork between bites. No TV distractions. Cravings for sweets or salts? Swap smartly. Dark chocolate. 70% cocoa. Over milk chocolate for antioxidants and less sugar. Popcorn instead of chips. Air popped with herbs. If carbs call, choose sweet potatoes over fries. They're fiber-rich and satisfying. Grocery shopping tips. Stick to the perimeter. Fresh produce, meats, dairy. Avoid inner aisles of processed foods. Read labels. Low sugar, high fiber protein. Prep meals ahead. Chop veggies. Cook proteins in bulk. It reduces impulse eating. Remember, it's not about perfection. If you slip, no big deal. Get back on track. These choices build habits that make appetite control second nature. You'll notice energy up, mood better, and those pants fitting looser. It's empowering, right? You're choosing foods that fuel you, not fool you. Experiment. Track how different foods affect your hunger. Maybe eggs keep you fuller than cereal. Adjust as needed. Your body's unique. With these nutrient-dense picks and strategies, you're turning the tide on appetite. It's doable, delicious, and designed for you. You've got the food side down with those protein-packed meals and fiber-rich choices keeping things steady. Now let's layer in lifestyle habits that turn appetite control into a natural rhythm. Exercise and sleep aren't just add-ons. They're powerhouse routines that recalibrate your hunger hormones without you even thinking about it. Let's get moving on how to weave them in. First off, exercise. After 50, it's not about marathons or heavy lifting unless that's your jam. It's about consistent movement that boosts endorphins and balances ghrelin and leptin. Walking briskly for 30 minutes a day can cut cravings by improving insulin sensitivity, meaning fewer blood sugar dips that scream, "Eat now!" Strength training twice a week builds muscle, which revs your metabolism and helps you feel fuller from meals. Think dumbbells, resistance bands, or bodyweight squats. Yoga or Tai Chi? They reduce stress, lowering cortisol that fuels emotional eating. The key is enjoyment. Dance to your favorite tunes, hike with a friend, or cycle. Start slow if you're new. Even 10-minute bursts add up. Remember how boredom leads to snacking? Exercise fills that void productively. Timing your workouts matters. Morning exercise can suppress appetite for hours. Setting a calm tone for the day, post-meal walks aid digestion and prevent overeating later. Hydrate during. Sweat loss can mimic hunger. Track progress. Seeing improvements motivates consistency. If joints ache, low-impact options like swimming keep you going without pain. Now, sleep. Oh, it's crucial. Skimping on shut-eye disrupts everything. Aim for 7 to 9 hours nightly. Poor sleep ramps up ghrelin, drops leptin, and makes junk food irresistible. Establish a routine. Wind down an hour before bed. No screens, maybe read or, boom, meditate. Keep your room cool, dark, quiet. Consistent bedtime and wake-up, even weekends, syncs your circadian rhythm, stabilizing hunger. Naps? Short ones, 20 to 30 minutes, can refresh without messing nighttime sleep. Caffeine cutoff by early afternoon. Alcohol might knock you out, but fragments sleep quality. If insomnia hits, try relaxation techniques or consult a doc. Sleep apnea is common after 50 and tanks appetite control. Combine exercise and sleep for synergy. An evening stroll promotes better rest, while good sleep energizes workouts. Stress management ties in. Meditation or deep breathing curbs cortisol spikes. Social habits help too. Join a walking group for accountability and fun. Hydration's a habit worth calling out again. Dehydration mimics hunger, so sip water throughout. Pair it with movement. Carry a bottle on walks. Let's talk routines. Build habits gradually. Set reminders for bedtime. Schedule walks like appointments. Track in a journal. Note sleep quality, exercise, and how hunger feels. Adjustments come easy when you see patterns. Challenges? Travel disrupts routines, but pack resistance bands. Choose hotel rooms for sleep. Walk airports. Weather bad? Indoor videos or mall walking. Motivation dips? Buddy up or reward yourself non-food ways, like new sneakers. These habits aren't chores. They're investments in feeling vibrant. You'll notice steadier energy, fewer cravings, better mood. It's empowering. Your body responds gratefully. Remember those hormone shifts? Exercise and sleep directly counter them, making appetite manageable. Incorporate variety. Mix cardio, strength, flexibility. Listen to your body. Rest when needed. Over time, these become autopilot, supporting the food choices we covered. You're crafting a lifestyle that curbs hunger naturally, sustainably. It's all connecting now, isn't it? You're building a solid foundation with smart food choices and lifestyle habits like exercise and sleep. Now let's add mindful techniques to master your eating. It's about tuning into your body's signals and outsmarting those sneaky urges to overeat. These strategies are like mental tools, helping you stay in charge of portions and cravings without feeling restricted. Mindfulness starts with awareness, like we mentioned before. Pause before eating. Are you hungry or just stressed, bored, or eating out of habit? Try the hunger scale. Rate your hunger from 1, starving, to 10, stuffed. Aim to eat at 3 or 4, mildly hungry, and stop at 6 or 7, satisfied, not full. This takes practice, but it's a game changer. Before grabbing a snack, ask, will this fuel me or just fill a moment? If it's the latter, try a non-food fix, a walk, music, or calling a friend. Eating slowly is key. It takes 20 minutes for your brain to register fullness. Put your fork down between bites, chew thoroughly, savor textures and flavors. Ditch distractions. No TV, no scrolling. Focus on the meal. It's amazing how much more satisfying a plate becomes when you're present. Try eating with your non-dominant hand to slow things down. It sounds quirky, but it works. Portion control doesn't mean deprivation. Use smaller plates to trick your brain into thinking you're eating more. Serve yourself once. Seconds often come from habit, not hunger. Pre-portioned snacks. Divide nuts or popcorn into small bags instead of eating from the container. At restaurants, split entrees or box half before starting. Visual cues help. A palm-sized portion of protein, a fist of veggies, a cupped hand of grains. Cravings hit hard sometimes, right? Instead of fighting them, manage them. If you're dying for chocolate, have a small piece of dark chocolate, savor it, and move on. Denying cravings can lead to binges, so allow treats in moderation. Plan them. Don't impulse eat. Keep trigger foods out of sight. If cookies aren't on the counter, you're less likely to grab them. Journaling ties it all together. Track what you eat, when, and how you feel. Notice patterns, like craving carbs after a bad day. Plan alternatives like herbal tea or a quick stretch. Apps can help, but a simple notebook works too. Reflecting builds self-awareness, making mindful eating second nature. Social settings can challenge mindfulness. Buffets or family gatherings tempt overeating. Eat a small protein-rich snack before events to dull hunger. At the table, scan options, choose nutrient-dense foods first, and take small portions. Engage in conversation. It slows eating and shifts focus from food. Stress eating is a big hurdle. Remember cortisol from earlier? It drives you to comfort foods. Practice the 5-5-5 breathing technique. Inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5. Do it for a minute to reset. Journal or talk out emotions instead of eating them. If you slip, no guilt. Just learn and move forward. Mindful techniques work best when paired with those food and lifestyle habits. Drinking water before meals, eating fiber-rich foods, and staying active reinforce awareness. Over time, you'll trust your body's signals more and eating becomes intuitive, not a battle. Try this. Next meal, set a timer for 20 minutes, eat slowly, and check your hunger scale halfway. Adjust portions if needed. It's empowering to realize you don't need to clean your plate to feel good. These tools put you in control, making appetite management feel natural and sustainable. You've got the tools now. Smart food choices, active habits, restful sleep, and mindful eating techniques. Let's tie it all together to make appetite control a lasting part of your life after 50. It's about building sustainable routines and dodging common pitfalls so you stay energized, satisfied, and in charge, no matter what life throws at you. Consistency is your anchor. Those protein-packed meals, regular exercise, and mindful pauses, make them non-negotiable like brushing your teeth. Start small if it feels overwhelming. Swap one snack for a healthier option or add a 10-minute walk daily. Build from there. Use a calendar or app to track habits. Checking off days feels rewarding and keeps you accountable. Remember how journaling helped with mindfulness? Keep it up to spot what works long-term. Flexibility matters too. Life after 50 can be unpredictable. Travel, holidays, or health changes disrupt routines. Plan ahead. Pack healthy snacks for trips, like nuts or fruit. At gatherings, use those mindful tricks, small plates, savoring bites. If you overeat, don't spiral. One meal doesn't undo progress, just return to your habits. Think of it like a road trip. A detour doesn't mean you're lost. Community helps. Share goals with a friend or join a fitness class. Support makes habits stick. Online groups or local meetups for healthy cooking or walking can spark motivation. Even telling your family, I'm focusing on balanced eating, sets expectations and reduces temptation, like when someone offers you seconds. Pitfalls are real. Stress, boredom, or social pressure can derail you. Remember those non-food fixes? Keep a list. Call a friend, read, or do a quick stretch when cravings hit. Time-restricted eating can help too. Set a window like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for meals to limit late-night snacking. If old habits creep back, revisit your why. Maybe it's feeling vibrant or keeping up with grandkids. That purpose pulls you through tough moments. Health changes like medications or conditions can affect appetite. Some drugs, like antidepressants, increase hunger. Talk to your doctor if you notice shifts. They might adjust doses or suggest alternatives. Regular checkups catch issues like thyroid changes that mess with metabolism. Celebrate wins, big and small. Dropped a pant size? Craved less sugar? Slept better? These signal progress. Non-food rewards, like a new book or a movie night, reinforce habits without derailing goals. Reflect on how far you've come since we started talking about those hormone shifts. You're not just managing appetite, you're thriving. Long-term, it's about balance, not perfection. Allow treats. Plan that slice of cake for a special occasion, not as a daily habit. Adjust as your body changes. What works at 50 might shift at 60. Stay curious. Test new recipes. Try yoga. Tweak sleep routines. Your body's unique, so keep learning its cues. This journey's empowering because it's yours. You're not fighting hunger, you're guiding it with choices that feel good. Keep those tools sharp. Protein, fiber, movement, sleep, mindfulness. And you'll maintain control, feel stronger, and enjoy life more fully. As you settle into this journey of controlling your appetite after 50, take a moment to appreciate the steps you've embraced. Each choice, whether it's savoring a nutrient-rich meal, walking under the morning sun, or pausing to breathe before a snack, builds a life where you feel vibrant, steady, and in tune with your body. These aren't just tactics, they're gifts to yourself, fostering energy and confidence that ripple into every day. You're not chasing perfection, but crafting a rhythm that supports your health and joy. Imagine mornings where you wake refreshed, meals that satisfy without guilt, and moments where cravings no longer pull the strings. This video is here to guide you, offering practical tools to make appetite control feel natural and sustainable. If this resonates, hit that subscribe button to stay with us for more ways to thrive. Drop a comment, share what's working or what challenges you face. We're in this together, and your story inspires others. Keep going, you've got this.